Strings.
Go. Yeah. Direct it, make it, make it, make it. Go. Yeah. As I was told, as I was told.
From what I understand.
Yes.
Because
I know you got the inside. Go ahead.
Well, listen, I don't even think Warren Beatty has the inside. I think what happened, the card was right. He just was looking at the wrong line.
Oh.
I think that's what happened. He just had a moment. He just a senior moment. I think what happened.
That had to have been crazy because all those people came on stage.
Thanking people.
Yeah.
I want to thank my wife. But you can't be mad at La La Land because how many awards did they won before that happened?
Right.
I'm not mad at you, La La Land. You're okay.
Okay.
You're okay.
So I found that interesting. I want to make sure I dove into that really quick before we got going.
Because you were at an event last night.
I was at that event.
Event.
We actually auctioned off Recording Radio Film Connection Scholarship for $10K at this. It was a charity event for kids. It was their hashtag was random acts of kindness. So it was really cool. There were some really amazing people there, and it was really all about opportunities for kids and foster kids. So it was definitely great to be there. It was a lot of folks. You know, it was cool because they had like a little pop-up art gallery. They had a cigar gallery. I know you saw my cigar pic.
It was real big.
Yeah.
That
So
was enormous.
it was cool. I had a really good time. So I kind of just wanted to dive into that briefly, but I really want to focus on the fact that we're at show 53
because it's happening,
and it's been a year. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like it is. I mean, it feels real good to be here.
It does, and you know, like I've always made it a point to say that, you know, although it's me and you in front of this camera every Monday, we don't do it alone, and it definitely takes a team. So I want to shout out our connected team who has been on this ride and journey with us for the year.
Job. We got a rogue job one.
Okay.
Coming out for those that don't know what a day rate is, great. You've come to the right place. A day rate is a basic money number, right, of what a day of your services will cost.
Okay.
So like SAG has their day rates. Every union's got their day rates. If as musicians and what have you, you've got your day rates as well. For engineers, everybody's got their minimum that you're willing to work for.
Oh, dope. Okay.
So
that's really cool. So let me see. So that's 6 jobs we're going to introduce today.
Yeah.
That being one, and a total of 5 more jobs on our website. So we're already starting year 2 off, not just 10 jobs, but 11. Could be 20. Could be 30. You never know. So is there anything else you want to? You're over here jabbing. Is there anything else you want to chime in on that or add to that particular grind up that we just kind of randomly had pop up?
I think that's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. Okay.
You make sure that you want to email us at rrfedu.com.
Yes.
Or connected at rrfedu.com. I get that wrong every time.
Because there's a lot of RRFs. There's a lot of connected.
Layers.
It's layers.
It's a lot.
There we go.
Yeah.
The helpful link.
And don't forget to also put your ballpark day rate in there, please.
Yeah. So can I get back to a little bit of just reflecting on our year? So I think we got something cool that the team put together. I haven't seen it. This will be our first time.
Because I shouted at you when you tried to watch it.
So here we go. This is our look back at year 1 on Connected. Check it out. We're connected. So we got myself, DJ Hiz, my lovely co-host.
I'm Wyatt.
get in there, let's check it out.
I love it.
First grind up is in the field of recording.
Candidate must have an intermediate to expert level knowledge of Pro Tools.
This is Avila with Connected. I'm here hanging with one of the great masters, Chris Lord-Algen, and with the wonderful Jimmy Douglas. What's good, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
With music's finest, the Audibles. Y'all say what's up, man?
What's up, world?
You know, when we get to see our viewers interacting with each other and bouncing questions off, and that's really what it's about.
Software production plugins would you die without? The whole Fab Filter complete bundle, like, is out of here.
I'm the most grind up path.
It's a real celebration. Great, guys. This is how we get connected. And may your cup of success, happiness, and opportunity runneth over.
Yo, that was a great video. I need to get that on DVD somehow. Could somebody put that on the DVD for me just to kind of like reference as far as just where we started versus where we're at now?
Oh my God.
That was fun,
was
man.
amazing.
Like we've had some great shows and just a lot of fun. And you know, when I think of the overall idea of what Connected was hoping to start out at as far as jobs, I mean, when you look at our number, we're damn near close to like 400 jobs. You know, so you know, I think that's a great achievement milestone for us. You know, and just to see the connectivity we've been able to introduce to, you know, this platform of where creators tend to gather every Monday is amazing to me. I mean, look at you, Chloe.
I just feel all the emotion.
The whole champagne moment, you know, the
real.
overflow. That was
really
cool.
real.
That was
All
cool.
those bubbles when you suck them up that fast, that gets you inspired.
So
that totally gets you
it's
inspired.
just, you know, it's just good to have documented to, you know, everything we've done, you know, since show one, and you know, from traveling to being in the studio at the house to now being here to being at Brolin, you know, it's just been a great experience.
I couldn't agree with you more, and just getting to see the things that, which I knew, but even the things that happened before we happened.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's just memory.
Special.
Makes you want to break out into song.
Yes, and thank you, team. Thank you, Connected, for being on that path and that journey with us, and bringing everything, the ideas, the concepts to life.
Fighting that good fight.
Yeah, it's been a good one. So without any further ado, obviously you should know by now this is a show about jobs, connecting jobs, and making sure that you're successful and you achieve. So before we get into this second job, because this job, we're gonna say grind out number 2, because we had a rogue job. So this is grind out number 2. So Chloe, let them know what they need to have in hand.
So you're gonna get your Like a Boss caps, right? If you have one, you're gonna also get your texting device or your iPad, whatever you like to take notes on. Perhaps it is a pencil and paper, whatever you need to grab. Grab it now. We'll wait. Oh, watch us here. We'll wait, and we're done. We're not, because life isn't waiting for you. And we're gonna get in and get connected with grind out number.
Here we go. This is grind up number 2, but we're gonna say grind up number 1 because we went rogue.
2.
We went
That's
rogue.
True.
Okay.
That is true.
So here we go. This is in the field of live audio engineer, KATY, Texas. KATY, Texas, guys. Thriving church seeks live audio engineer in Houston area. Goal is to bring life to our worship services. Responsible for coordinating our second campus media needs and preparing for weekend worship. Experience with digital audio consoles, proficient in the setup and teardown of all audio equipment, experience with Adobe Creative Cloud is a plus. Here's what's interesting about this particular grind up, because it seems like it's a little church driven.
Well,
however, there's no real criteria for your faith. So, being that it is a church setting, I would strongly suggest that when you get in there that you be somewhat respectable. Yeah, to
even
what
if you're
that
not a believer.
religion. Yeah, even if you're not a believer. Just,
nobody needs to know.
Yeah. So I know, you know, because I've experienced these type of opportunities firsthand. Most churches require that you either be a member or somewhat active in that faith.
Sure.
So definitely something to think about, because you don't want to go in there, you know, let's say you're a person who might slip a couple curse words in your conversations. You just want to be mindful of where you're at and what you're in. So
and I think it's also important to probably know the order of that particular service too.
Absolutely. Right?
Yeah,
I think you know, and you'll be surprised for you know, you sound engineers that might want to apply for this job is, you know, some church settings are different. I just got to visit a church probably about 3 weeks ago. They were having sound issues because they had this huge room, stage and everything. Beautiful, beautiful church, but they had no acoustics on the wall. So the problem was that they couldn't dial in the sound because they'd get people in the room and then the sound would like change instantly. So they've been trying to like figure out, you know, how to correct this. So I said, well, you gotta treat these walls. You gotta get some fabric on there because they had sound bouncing all over the place. So, you know, some churches you'll find that are outfitted for that particular application, and some aren't. You know, so that can be a huge battle. But those are just some of the things to look for in an opportunity like this. Only because I've experienced it.
Sure.
You know, and a lot of churches don't really prepare themselves for that kind of thing. You know, I think you just plug in some speakers, get a sound console, whatever, and hey, cool, let's jam. And it's
a lot of sound pumping.
Yeah, and it tends to kind of get cluttered and stuff. So definitely something to think about. You definitely want to be up to speed on some of the things they're asking for. And like I said, you know, since day one in our shows, that if you're a sound engineer, it's best that you know all platforms, the equipment, the software. Because you'll get into these situations, you'll find that sometimes it's not what you're used to working on.
Well, isn't that just life?
Right? So,
talk about your Monday movement and your words of wisdom. Bam.
Bam, right at you. So
You're
again,
welcome.
folks, that is in KATY, Texas, and that is Grind Up #1 of the day.
Official Grind Up.
Official Grind Up. So before we kick into Grind Up 2,
we're going to go into our newsletter.
Oh, let's hit it.
We got some newsletter business, guys, because we also want to highlight, yes, we are a show about jobs and job opportunities, but we also want to highlight the successes, because that's the whole point of getting connected.
That is key. Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So we want to shout out to our recording connection student Nick Schilke.
Nick, what up,
There he
what? There he
goes.
goes. Look at him. Hard at work.
Look at him. He just assisted on a session with Weezer and ran a 3-day songwriting session.
Wow.
With Miguel at the Lair. Dig it. And it's because he took advantage of his apprenticeship. We talk about his apprenticeships here. You talked about it in School of Hard Knocks and just like the value of it. And that's also a very specific mindset to go from apprenticeship to getting after, you know what I mean?
Right, absolutely.
Something. And so he took and he gained the trust of his mentor, and the thing that made him shine was that he was able to demonstrate a firm understanding of studio etiquette.
And studio etiquette is something that a lot of folks don't talk about. I mean,
Talk about
9 times out of 10, you know, you're learning studio etiquette by messing up. Because nobody talks about it. So I think I've actually covered that in one of the School of Hard Knocks videos I did. So definitely something to keep in mind. But shout out to Nick for doing your thing, man. Stay grinding. It's always great to see a cat like that have that type of success running through these channels.
And for our film students, all of our Film Connection people, shout out to you, because we got some good stuff coming up for us. Ron Peterson,
Yep.
Who is about structure, and he's a veteran screenwriter.
Veteran.
Don't
vet.
you love that word?
I love vet.
I love a vet.
Yes.
So for both of those stories and all that information, make sure that you check out our weekly report, which will be coming out a little bit later today. The what's it called?
Bam, there's the link.
It's there. So I don't even have to say it.
Right there,
What's
honey.
that thing
It's
called?
it's right there,
What
honey.
is it called?
Yes. Tech savvy.
Tech
savvy.
It's called Tech
Yes. So here we go. We're going to keep this thing moving along. We are into Grind Up #2. Grind Up #2 of the day is in the field of
Good morning, Baltimore.
on-air talent producer, Baltimore. Major market station looking for fresh new talent with great ideas. Knowledge of Promo Suite and Audio Vault is a plus. Must be available for promotional appearances as needed. Must perform music and commercial log checks. Doable and something you can probably knock down if you have an application that is, spot on. So definitely want to check that out. I don't feel like I need to really dive into that one. It sounded pretty basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that way we can dive more into what we probably have all been waiting for, which are many things. I feel like we bring a lot of excitement.
Okay.
But that would be our semifinalists.
Semifinals.
Because what happened?
Well, I mean, we had, this incredible $10,000 scholarship that we went out. We started a campaign weeks ago. And I believe our final day was February 20th. So we actually got some folks. We got some folks in that.
Yeah, we did.
So let's cut to that. Let's what do we need to do? Let's let them know what we need to do here, Chloe.
Pop up, guys. So thank you to everybody that submitted. Our finalists are Alex Dederick, Edwin Green II, Tyler Barnes, Alexander Brooks, Nathaniel submitting.
Yes.
So now, guys, the voting is in your hands. Get your friends out there. There, you see the vote and connect thing.
Get your community together, because you're going to need it on this one, because I got a chance to review everybody's links and what they did, and I'm going to tell you, we had some stragglers. We had some reason why I think I should get this scholarship is because
13th, we're going down to our 4 finalists.
13th,
announced on
we're trimming it down to 4 folks. So make sure come
in your must work
because make sure you're prepared in somewhere like So for this one, like to look at those and cover letters and everything. Great things for us to offer some.
It's a great opportunity.
Great opportunity. You definitely don't want to get in there and underperform, even overperforming. Great opportunity.
Our team is saying, guys, Google Chrome, just refresh it.
Technology, just refresh it.
So our team is saying that you would like us to re-announce.
Screenshot back up.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Right. Take 2 and for all the marbles and the money. The semifinalists will be Alex, Alexander Brooks, Nathaniel, Cassandra, Doyi, Josh, that applied. The vote, place to click it. Get your network to click it. Get
13th, we are narrowing it down. Make sure you got your folks right. Like I said, we got some that are attempting.
And
I'm gonna be honest with you. Run for the money. So now before we go into this app on Facebook, be utilizing this app. It's a great way to connect, artists with techs and other art community. How much you charge? Or looking for music for your. It's day and just it's connected. So important, and that is a huge. So.
And you can check it out. RRFED app connected.
Tell them how, Chloe.
That good stuff. We're right. The 23rd. Yeah. So
Team.
Now, I think we can go into our grind ops now.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Yes. What can I say? We're moving fast today. Team backpack.
No.
Well, we're gonna keep it moving. Let's move to this grind up. Is in the field of coordinate with show producers and directors and Team Experience Plus. Or another great grind up for you. These grind up details are for real. They're serious. 2, one of the things we connect that you're dealing with show producers, and I think that's definitely consider. Say, it's kind of good because some folks deal with people that are. Some folks fall.
Gotta know when to hold.
So too, there, there's a. So have you done it? Groups and there's some key elements that
for what your strengths and your weaknesses are.
Right.
As a person like one, and you want to repurpose your weaknesses. What you're saying, if you know that if it's not aware of.
Right. They're asking for another guy. They do have experience because this grind up could be taken. The know-how. So opportunities there.
Guys,
yeah.
I'll work because that's not always. I think
absolutely
that's
a good thing.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Make sure you're getting your Q&A.
Together.
Hit us with your Q&A, right?
Moving is in the field of audio in Colorado. Spoken word recording session. This recording studio or live sound. Come on, guys. This is for you.
Suburb of Boulder.
Okay. So again, our
spoken word. Okay. But we are additional education and side by side thing. The real world. How does it prepare you for the real world?
You know how we talk about and you come out and you, hey man, I'm a in the real world records, and you hear a note that, but here you got a guy in and you sit well with you according to the information. This person says, well, you can't let it go. Your job is done in a session, guaranteed. The sonic, but I guarantee you, our mentor is in the box at musical school. I don't even know how to cover that because I'm a mentor. How you get time. Oh wow, it's a different. Fun day from was a fun day, and that's right there. Like and I'm in the game is to like what would to be a fly on talking and offer. You know, it's something that a lot.
Talk about strengths and weaknesses, but it is a very real thing.
Okay.
It manifests itself. This and their nervous situation, like you can't be quiet, real, and it's a real thing. I see. Find a different way to. We find a whole like yoga system.
You Hard Knocks video, grind ops on our website.
Again, guys.
Bet on air DJ the Cody
North Dakota. Bonus
with our you greatest. What else? Hey,
watch our song that we
get on my phone
and before we do visit and review, you been in Maryland on April 22nd for make sure that when you part figure of what your day rate is for. Connect it at RR.
Bam. So here we go, honey. Let's see what do we
got Texas. Shout out Marnie. Thank you. So Marnie in Houston, Texas, start a girl band to produce our own track. I'm a bassist. I'm loving with zero.
Starting a band. Okay.
Happy.
I have to reach out to folk, drums, guitar, and start kind of. It would be how long have you put, as it pertains to your musicianship. Go for it.
And I think
I need more of those.
Would it be? You never know who.
All the way on this. It's very easy. I mean, local musicians,
engineers,
and get it going. So, you could probably maybe cultivate a sound for your. Hey, one stop.
I'm tired of all of the. Tired.
Where from? Geo said. I mean, I've seen it as, on
a bass too.
Geo bass.
I'm an audio engineer. Right then, so I think that was great. Shout out.
Texas 7-8. All right, left to me from my uncle. Do recording connection and learn on different Neve concerts. So the great thing, these studios will either be because those were. That's the. The great thing is analog. Now you just got a technology where your laptop software starting off on a Neve.
Smart is.
Next one, Mark, Massachusetts. Never done anything before.
PA.
Well, you just don't go from being a pathway
for sure.
Without any fins or anything or proper radio film connection. That is some information. But the great you're doing role, actual workplace from 0 to 100 really. And there is the link.
So who's doing what you want to do? You have the mentors too.
DP. Okay,
great.
So
big leg up.
Definitely check out the right way. Okay.
We're talking to you.
Connections, especially. The great thing is running the right way, but you got to go up that spark in this. Much within you just got to, it's not right. I started, walk.
Maximus from Wesley Chapel. Excuse me. Let's try that again. Have going in LA. I'm a Christian and want to work producing and engineering.
A lot of loaded things.
I don't necessarily probably do because they do all. Then there's like Oasis. This is the ones that I've heard of. Agape, combinational sort of situation. Those, and they have. They're really well done machine at this. Our churches that are and kind of build a lot of the big churches and their folks about. But you can for sure.
If there's a lot of.
This might sound when I honestly don't know where to find like the Google. In terms of churches that you can target to get in their door and find the Google machine.
Yuri. Well, I have.
You go first. You go first.
Let me see for you. Oh, that's a tough.
It's been a big year. It's been a
big year. Seeing that culture, and, allowing for it. Being with
big.
Roland is a huge milestone.
Say remarkable. Is just getting welcomed and something together, centered, heart-driven. It's all of our that are just tuning in.
Betty from Into Acting is. I have a short idea. Have lots of. Do it.
You want to break into acting, shoot your own thing. There's that, but film connection. The acting side of it's a pain in case nobody's casting you right. So get yourself curious. But I'm all something you want to do and you've never kind of. You know what I mean?
Yep. In the news, what's the difference done?
Okay, Jason.
Can we get some connection?
I don't own a tennis shoe.
Let's address.
Well, pace and it's so big to film and in editing that segment. Our prepared segments huge. Our team. Did I get it? They're all big jobs, but for more and to produce live, they make sure you get out on time. No? Yeah.
Man, we should definitely stay in touch with Jason. Stay in touch. Nike to come on as a sponsor. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's definitely stay in touch, Jay.
Portland too, by the way. What a
shout out
food
to
and
Portland.
wine.
At Cats, he wants to know finalists. Okay. This is the deadline, okay? So we, definitely supporting what you're doing. And
What the slides?
semifinal, the slides for Cats. Cats isn't faithful, you know what I'm saying? We'll make sure we look out for Cats.
And Cat, she's one of
So,
them.
so you want to vote on those, all right?
Get it happening.
Get it happening. I met a gentleman by the name of Brian Kraft ago, and we kind of just, I was from the road to music and producing and whatever. We kind of just started an opportunity, not just mentoring, opportunity that allowed creators and for a real dream and have some type of a year, this was a year process, and we said, okay, jobs. We can educate, we can make people graduate high school, in which they then accumulate stational factor. Came up with this show called Connected, with have jobs at them, engage with them, the fundamental. Here we are, that 400 jobs today of how connected. That's how it came about.
I can't. Take 3 says, how much of my...
Those are two different. Engineering is more about the detail, those things where the after product, the creation of capturing it. I mean, because you're not too far, but it's a whole percent. But it's okay. And have an understanding of what make that transition, and it's very definitely.
Buddha XX from a big hit nowadays.
Ready, cracking.
Well, that's what I thought, but I don't want to jump on it.
Yeah, you might want to. Man, I mean.
Love you too.
Let's see. Do we got any more coming? Answered a good amount of. Thank you, folks, for engaging us with these questions, because I think that's a to be able to ask as they possibly can for upcoming weeks of this continuing to happen. That's why I think it's important to really much the same kind of thing. Throw out opportunities and connection with other creators. You do, and you're able. And some incredible things for you all. You have another question in from Mystery from Houston Screenplay. What's your advice? Doozy.
It's all talking about taking that narrative and make not art for art's sake and sake. So I feel like I would look for by reading a bunch of scripts and watch a bunch of rom-coms. I'm gonna I have to network. Get it read. Shape it. I just got email us directly too, because Texas.
Yes.
Right way to go, but you got to get chatting. A novel can take you you got the grace of pages, say a minute, right, and turn it into a visual. Pussyu.com.
There, the chat. Okay.
Dig it.
And that's feedback on. That's always great. I want to work in audio, but should I?
What
that's
do
an
you
interesting
do in
phobia,
a day?
though.
Do you a very real thing. Absolutely. How that
I would maybe
seems far more
that's one of the
electrocuted. I feel like weird look. Yes.
Now soon, and I actually do have a called Cadabra on a project.
Does she have it?
Yeah, man. So yes, definitely.
Oh no.
DC. So that's a we are coming are connected at. Make sure to connecting with other
with us across.
Great time. Can we get the slide?
Your emails, and if you want to apply to that RRFEDU.com, remember for the RRFEDU.com/connected for jobs. If you want to see what they are, all.com/connected/vault today. Strong about it.
Man,
well,
you got all week to grind. No matter how much, unless you engage and you become, you got a team who makes this possible. Serato been tuning in since day. Is_I.
There's no H.
There you. Peace.